Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming to you guys again with yet another video, and it is the end of the week. I really hope you guys were safe. I know Hurricane Florence came through, it kind of downed out a bit. We got some wind up here in Vibe Beach, and I had a lot of you guys asking me, am I okay? Yes, we are okay over here, and I hope you are okay wherever you're at. But y'all already know what time it is, man. It's the end of the week. That means sneaker releases on top of sneaker releases on top of more sneaker releases, and that means it's time for Heat or Hype, where we go through all the sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, new shit dropping, anything I want to talk about. That is what we talk about here today on the channel. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or it was just that basura that did not want to expose y'all to it. And also, if you didn't know, new drop over on sampleind.com. I was getting questions about what pants I was wearing, what jacket I was wearing in that last sneaker rotation video. So that new collection did drop. If you want to check it out, it is over on sampleind.com. I'm sure I have it flashing somewhere up on the screen right here. But let's get back into this week's Heat or Hype. This week we're gonna start off with a real easy one. We had this 3 suede pack for these Air Jordan 18s, and y'all already know I like 18s and I like the weird stuff, sometimes I like the ugly stuff. And these shoes, I do like them, but for $225, I could tell beforehand, before the release, that they weren't gonna really sell out or fly off shelves. So for me personally, Frugal Boy is in full effect, and I'm just gonna wait until these go on sale. I might end up picking up the orange pair. The blue and the yellow are nice, but I think my favorite would probably be the orange. I would like the yellow, but I know if I bought those, I would barely ever wear them. So for the suede 18s, I mess with them, but I just know they are destined to hit clearance. So I'm gonna just go ahead, I'm gonna lay back, I'm gonna wait on it, I'm gonna just wait for the prices to drop. Now we also got the first part of that huge Yeezy restock that we've been talking about, and that is on the Yeezy 700. Now, if you are awake, they actually dropped these on Yeezy Supply at like 3:30 or 4 a.m. And if you were up at that time, they were sitting up there for a good hour, hour and a half, possibly. Like when I went to sleep, they were still up there in certain sizes. A lot of the small sizes, a lot of the big sizes were gone. But if you were up on Yeezy Supply, you were definitely able to cook. I didn't go to my spot locally, but I saw a lot of the guys out there cooking, so that was great. So it seems like if you wanted the 700s and you were up or just on it, you had a way better chance at getting them this time. Now me personally, I was up on Yeezy Supply at 4 a.m. and like I said, they were up there for a while, so I got a couple pairs. I was not playing this time. And plus my bank was playing around with my card, and it kept like declining some orders and letting some orders go through. So I'm not even sure at how many exact pairs I have right now. Just know I went ahead and they were just sitting there. They were easy, so I got a few more pairs. And I definitely want to double up on my size 12. You guys know how much I am into the sneaker, how much I talked about, how much I bigged up in the review. If you missed the review, it has already dropped. But yes, Yeezy 700 Wave Runners, really dope shoe in my opinion. And yes, I did cop on the restock. Now for those of you that were looking for the Oak Hill or the Mellow 13s, those did not drop in men's sizes over the weekend. They only dropped in small feet gang size. So grade school and I think like preschool and infant sizes had the 13s, but they held back the men's release because of flaws. Basically, I guess there was some quality control flaws somewhere and they just weren't happy with the pair. So until further notice, I don't know when these will be dropping. Just know if you wanted them, they were pushed back. That's why you didn't see them in your mall or anywhere this weekend, at least in men's sizes. Up next, we actually have a new collab with Sneakerness Paris and Puma on the Puma Thunder model, and this is called the Astroness pair, I think. Now the upper on these seems to be a white, gray, navy blue, and orange, and you guys already know I like this Puma model, the Thunder Spectra, the Thunder Electric, the Thunder joints. I mess with them, and I actually do like this colorway right here. Did I cop? No. There's some other sneakers that were on my list, the Yeezys firsthand, and some other things I was looking for before these. So if you copped them, let me know. But for me personally, I pass on this release. So this year, you know, we had the cap and gown Air Jordan 11s drop. I did my video on those and I sold them because they just weren't all that to me, and I didn't care to have them in my collection. So I went ahead and let those go ASAP. Rockington. Now next year, they're supposedly going to be doing another cap and gown sneaker, and this is the Air Jordan 13. Not sure why they picked the 13, but some people were speculating and saying that possibly, and by people I mean just people in the comment section saying, hey, I guess they had to do something with all those altitudes and black cats that were left over from the outlet. So I mean, doesn't seem too far-fetched to me, but hey, who knows? Cap and gown Air Jordan 13. This isn't my first shoot, I would think, to do a cap and gown kind of theme to. The 11, you already know. Designed with dress shoes in mind, patent leathers, you know, it makes sense. But the 13s, if I could pick any other cap and gown sneaker, like a graduation sneaker, all black with patent leather, I mean, you could have did the 3s. I guess they've already done the 1s multiple times at this point, and I think right there is good. I think a pair of 3s or 1s would make a good cap and gown sneaker. But y'all let me know, would you cop a cap and gown Air Jordan 13? Let me know down below. And some more collab news between Adidas and sneakers and stuff. We got the Dynamash 2.0. Now, we had 2 colorways the first time, and now we have 2 more colorways. And I actually like this collab. I like these NMDs. Now, will I cop? I'm not really sure. The last pair of NMDs that I copped, I really liked, but I still haven't worn them to this day. And I believe I bought them either earlier this year, at least 6+ months ago. I still like them, but I just haven't had a chance to wear them. So even though I like the blue and the burgundy and the green, I like these colors, if I cop this shoe, I don't see when I would actually ever wear it. So for me personally, that means this is an easy pass for me. I do like the shoe, I like the collab, but I'm probably never gonna wear it. Now this next shoe, there is no official release date, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on it, and right now we don't know if they're actually ever officially released, and that's the Kith Aspen and 4D. Now the first time these sneakers were seen was backstage at the Kith Park event, and here they are. I mean, it's just an updated version of the Kith Aspen design, mid-top boost on top of a 4D outsole, and I'm pretty sure if these drop, people will eat them up. A lot of people love Kith collabs and Kith. I do like Kith myself. And then for retail, which I don't know, what would be retail for these? Because you got 4D and you got the multicolored prime knit. I don't know. I'm feeling like if this shoe dropped, the retail would be $350, $400 plus, and I don't know about that. At least not for this sneaker. Some other shoes, yes, but this one, I don't know. Now me personally, I don't really follow big baller brand, Lonzo, Leangelo, or LaMelo, not heavily, but these right here are supposed to be Leangelo's first sneaker by big baller brand, made by big baller brand. You already know how they roll. Now for any Triple B fans out there, would y'all cop this sneaker? And I just want y'all to guess, what will the retail price be? Because remember the ZO2 Lonzo sneaker, I believe it was around $500 for the pre-order. And then I don't even think that original shoe dropped. They made a new one and then you got that one. But either way, if this shoe dropped, what do you think it will cost? $400, $300, $500? I mean, regardless, I'm not copping. I'm just not. I'm good. I don't have the Triple B's on my chest, but I am all for somebody making their own business and doing it their own way. So I can always salute them on that. But $500 for these, you can miss me with that. Now this shoe right here, man, I feel like the first time I talked about these, I definitely trashed on them, but after reading up and just looking at some of the interviews and actually understanding where the shoe came from, I'm liking it a lot more. Am I gonna buy them? I don't know, because I don't know how they're gonna look with my feet. And that's A$AP Rocky and Under Armour sneaker, the SRLO. Basically the sneaker that looks just like the Osiris D3. Now, when I originally talked about this shoe, I'm pretty sure that I just was like, this is just the exact ripoff of Osiris. And Osiris did post something. They were trying to be a little spicy on IG. They definitely did post something, but Rocky actually made the call to Dave Mayhew, which was one of the designers or the designer of the D3, and they worked together on the sneaker. So it wasn't just A$AP taking the complete design. He actually had the person who made the shoe in the design studio with him. So that definitely changes my views on how the shoe is to me. Is it just a completely stolen design from a creator, or was the creator brought on to help with the design, to give his blessings and also help out with this new different tooled version of it? Because this one has like the hover tech in it, and it's just a little couple differences between the original D3 and the SRLO. So me personally, I think it's cool. I don't know, I kind of like that it's something different. And yes, the bigger, bulkier sneakers are on trend right now, but these take big and bulky to a whole new level. And I was just reading up on Rocky's GQ article, and he kind of already could tell that this this isn't going to be a shoe for everybody. He didn't want it to be a shoe for everybody. And I believe the word he used was the outcast, and he's definitely looked like something different. And I could admire that about dropping something, because there's some designs that I have for sample that I might really like, or colorways that I really like, that I just know I don't think they're gonna sell well, so I don't actually put them out there. So I can appreciate as a creative putting out something that you really believe in, even though it might not be what everybody wants. So ASAP Rocky, Dave Mayhew, Osiris, Under Armour, SR, LO, you know, slide bars. Let me know if you cop these. I think it was 250 pairs in 2 different colorways, and only at an NY pop-up shop right now. Up next, we got the Air Jordan 1 No L's, and I'm pretty sure you guys have been seeing these. I think JC had got a pair, so he posted about them. And I honestly don't know how to feel about this shoe, just because I like off-white, and honestly when I first seen pictures of these, to me they didn't look like an official release. It looked like somebody tried to make an off-white shoe, but some of the aspects were just kind of corny. Like on the top of the toe saying please crease, I don't know about that one. The big no photos embroidered into the back of the heel. I did like the inside where it says sorry this pair isn't limited, or like general release. I like that on the inside of the shoe. I dug that. On the bottom of the insoles they say no L's, which I can fuck with too. There are no L's, only delayed W's. They have not for resale on the midsole. It's like, part of me, it's like half of me is like, okay, this is a cool sneaker, and the other half is like, these shits are super corny. I don't know. So right now I'm like the definition of on the fence. Half of me is saying these shits are corny, half of me is saying that these are pretty hard. But hey, the Jordan 1 No L's, y'all let me know, are you feeling this right here? To me, it looks like a weaker version of an off-white sneaker. I don't know, that's kind of where I get the vibes from. Now we got some official looks at the new Dragon Ball Z and Adidas collab. There has been a lot of talk. Even a lot of y'all have been asking me about these, and I know Sneaker News dropped some unboxing videos on this shoe. Now, we got 2 new models. First off, I'm gonna talk about the Frieza pair. That's on the Adidas Young 1, and for me, the Young 1 is the best shoe out of the pack. Mainly because I like the Young 1 itself, and plus the colorway on these is hard. The box on the collabs is hard. The paper, they just did a really good job capturing Dragon Ball Z and Adidas together with this collab. So if you're looking to get any Dragon Ball Z and Adidas sneakers, just be up on it. I'm not sure of the official release date on everything. I believe these ones drop on the 29th, which is in 2 weeks. So if you want the Frieza pair, just stay tuned. And then next up, we got the Goku pair. And the model of this sneaker is the ZX500RM. That was another thing I dug about the collabs, is that they didn't use all the hyped silhouettes. They actually used some of the more lesser known silhouettes, or more of the less hype silhouettes, you know, other than maybe the Young 1. But when I walk around, let's be honest, I'm not seeing 100 people with ZX500 RMs on. I had to check over here to make sure I got the name right. But this Goku colorway on them is clean, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna make people that might not have tried some of these shoes try them out for these colorways, and maybe they might buy some other ones. So I don't know if that's what Adidas was thinking business wise, but for me, I think that sounds pretty smart. Anyways though, Dragon Ball Z and Adidas, once we have like full pictures of everything, like better pictures, these are some of the best looks we're getting right now, some of these shoes. I want to make a full video, but we will have to see. But for right now, the Frieza Young 1 is my personal favorite. This week, we also saw the Comme des Garçons Supreme release. Did I cop anything? No. Was I on the site? Yes. Did I get stuff in my cart? Yes. But the whole Supreme site wasn't playing nice with me, and I didn't get anything. Not even the rust-colored crew neck that I was gonna get, or the beanie I was gonna get, was working. Just nothing was working. Everything was slow. And after trying for a good 5 to 10 minutes and my order not going through, I just quit and was like, eh, it is what it is. But the Air Force 1 that was supposed to drop with the collection is actually gonna be dropping in November. You guys can see them right here. That same kind of split offset design that they did with the box logo. Just they did it here with the Air Force 1 and the Nike swoosh. I think the first time I seen these, I really didn't like these, but they are growing on me. It's simple, it's clean, it's black and white, Comme des Garçons Supreme. And every time I see the older release of the Air Force 1 that had like the eyes or the black stuff on the back, and the price just keep rising on them, when I could have gotten for probably $250 or $280 and kept it moving, I know not to play around this time with this release, because after a while the prices will probably go up. But y'all let me know, did you hit this week on Supreme? Are you gonna be trying to hit on these Air Forces? Let me know all that down below. And I think we got 2 or 3 more. Then we can go ahead and get up out of here. And some more news this week. Don C and Converse. A lot of news coming from out of that camp. And we also got to look at, and let me make sure I get the name right, the Don C and Converse ERX. Now, I'm sure there's going to be multiple colorways of the ERX, but the main one that everyone was showing off was this crazy pony hair, crazy colors. Looked like they dropped straight out the 70s or the 80s pair. Now, this particular colorway, the one way I can describe them is they're fly. They're fly. That's the best way to describe these is fly. But me personally, if I got this pair, they would do more sitting in a box on the shelf than actually being worn on my feet. So I'm waiting to see what other colorways they're gonna drop with this sneaker. Once again, Don C, old, retro, vintage, reworks, that's his thing, and you are seeing it right here for a great example. But Converse, Don C, ERX, let me know what's one word you would describe these with. And yeah, let's get to the next one. And last up for this week, we got a look at the new Yeezy 350 V2, another pair. These are called the Stack, and it's actually the same pair we've seen before with the see-through stripe. Yes, I feel like they're definitely taking some cues from Nike, Virgil, Zoomfly SP, Nike React, some design hints from those. But in all reality, we've had clear sneakers for a very, very long time. It wasn't the same material, but trust me, I definitely have bought the Barbershop Special 7s with the clear panels in middle school, and my toes were fogging them joints up. I look back at them joints and I'm like, how did I wear those, put those on and wear them to school? And luckily, I didn't get roasted or nothing like that, just because out of that one pair, I still had all the other joints, but that was a bad time. That was a bad pair. Anyways, static Yeezy 350 V2s. You guys see them right here. Am I hyped? Am I pumped? Are these crazy? Are they heat? Nah, not really. They alright, they cool, but I got other 350s that I'd rather have. And with that being said, man, that is going to be a wrap for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, man. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blah, blah, blah. Of course, my shoes are over there, so Bullet RC, and I will see you on that next video. Y'all let me know, did you cop anything this week? Did you pass on everything? Because listen, saving money is always a good option. That's it. I am out of here. Y'all be easy. Peace.
Blow that dope, don't get too high. From the third coast to the west coast, come take this ride. Let me tell her how Jack turned sky over one lost trip to the sky. Let me tell the tale, cause you told the tale when you said I can make it this high. Who knew? God damn it, who knew? The grass ain't green on the other side, it's just blue.